Hey guys, it's me, it's Country Girl. I promised a bunch of people I would do a short vid to show you my storage, and when I talked about things, having everything in place that I need and working in smaller places and how you store this. So I'm going to do a quick vid for you guys. I hope you like it. It's just a quick tour of my pantry and my storage, give you an idea what I have to do when you live in the city. It's a little bit different, so I'll be right back and I'll show you. Okay, this is coming into my kitchen. I have a utility room. As you can see, I have extra water there. That cooler that you see also has another case of water inside of it. That's 3 cases. I have another one I'll show you in a minute. That's how I buy my laundry soap. But if you look up top, let me turn the light on for you. I keep extra paper towels, toilet papers, rags, Kleenexes, laundry sheets. Those 2 bins have extra linens, extra towels, and if you get a little bit of flood water, you got to soak it up somehow. Those are all extra towels. Extra bleach for cleaning if I get water issues and mold. I don't want mold. These are my tools, and excuse the cookbooks. They are up there to keep them safe, though they would not get wet no matter what happened. So extra tools, tape, you know, that bin there has different stuff in it, screwdrivers, whatever. So you come around this way. Cabinet right in front of you, and I will take you closer. This is how I added storage. As you can see from my kitchen, I'll show you. I have that one big cabinet and a couple little small ones. One down here. This one holds my big pans, my crock pots, all that good stuff. I have all my plates, bowls, and etc. here. I can barely reach those. I'm not going to show you, but there are other big appliances there. I have one large cabinet on this side, holds all of my cups and glasses. These little ones up here are all of my big serving bowls. My fryer is up here. Casserole dishes, all of that. And I have one more bottom cabinet. All of my big bowls and my small appliances. So that's all the room I have. So when you put all of that in there, where do you put the food? So, I started by adding this cabinet. The top left are spices. The first two on the left, they are various spices and seasonings and different stuff I use. Let's get y'all a little closer. As you can see, all my Penzies. I told you guys I love Penzies. Different stuff. This one, these are all Ziploc bags, foil pellets, different sizes, my wax paper, all of that. This is where I store all of my kitchen towels, extra wash rags, and what have you. I come down here on this side. This is my dry chips, my candies, sugar-free candies, all of that stays in there. These are my teas, where I keep my tea, my granola bars, trail mix. These are really good protein when you need dry foods. These are my 2 baking shelves. This is my most common. All of my extracts, cornstarch, baking powder, baking mixes are there. And this is all of the extra storage for all of the sugars, the Splenda, the regular sugar, brown sugar, all of that is extras. I don't use those daily. Those are my refills. So you still look at, what do you do with the cans? What do you do with all of that? So I have a coat closet here. This is a coat closet that I had my dad come in, who is a trim carpenter. I had him come in and put me shelves in here, and we turned it into a pantry. Let me show you what's in here. This is where I store the bulk of my food for preparedness. Now, I cook a lot of fresh foods. I cook more fresh vegetables than anything. But if power goes out, as you guys have seen, I have an electric stove. I can't cook. So there are different things I can do. It's top shelf. Those are soup mixes, onion soup, chicken soup, different mixes. Those seasoning packets are so good in so many things. I keep extra breadcrumbs. These are seasoning packets. Now, I use my own spices, as you can see, but if the grocery store closes and we can't get to them like they are now, I can use these for all kinds of stuff. I have taco seasonings, sloppy joes, chilies. All of those are the same seasonings I use all the time, so I can improvise. Extra salt, oats. That canister set there is what I use on a daily basis. That has my sugars, my flours, my equal, my tea, all of that. Then you come down, and these are my pastas. I have lasagna, spaghetti, fettuccine. This is more spaghetti. Egg noodles, macaroni noodles. I keep a couple of these things, guys. All these need is water added to them to be heated. I have a small camp stove. Runs on propane. It's just 2 burners. In a pinch, it would work. I could cook it, you know. In the back here, let's see, see it for you. There's the rice. I keep a giant tub of rice. Mac and cheese. I don't like the cheese packets. I hate them, but if I ran out of noodles, I've got noodles. Hamburger helper. These are not my favorite dishes, but again, when you can't get fresh, what are you going to do? I have rice mixes, Spanish rice, yellow rice. I love all that. These are all of my snacks and crackers. I mean, I have cheese nips, Ritz. You can't see them in the back, or club crackers, regular saltine crackers, honey grams. All of this is stuff, guys, that I can eat that I don't have to cook. That I can eat them right out of the box. Let me go to the can shelf. Okay, first thing you're going to notice is that giant stack of tuna fish. And I know many of you have heard me say that I hate fish. I hate it. But if the power goes out and you need to eat, protein is a big deal. If you can't get fresh meat, I don't live in the country. I can't just go out and go hunt and bring in some fresh meat. I can't, but I need the proteins. So in an event that my life depended on it, you betcha I could choke down some tuna if I had to. There is corn. This shelf is corn all the way to the bottom. I have black beans, baked beans, refried beans, pinto beans, lima beans, pork and beans. Those are all green beans on that stack. I have sweet peas. In the back, these are my stocks. Obviously, if I can't cook, I can't make a stock, right? So there's beef stock, vegetable stock, chicken stock. I keep extras of all of it. Gravies if I need them. I don't like canned gravy, but I can work with it. I can do what I need to. Back there in the back are my ramen noodles. Those are normally full. I've eaten 3 of them, obviously. But I keep a stack of ramen noodles, because even if I don't have hot water, you can soak those in a couple hours or overnight even. It'll cook the pasta. It just takes longer. It'll soak it up. Soups. This is cream of celery. There's also cream of mushroom in there, and cream of potato. I keep lots of tomato sauce on hand, tomato paste. I love that stuff. Then you drop down to the next shelf. My syrups. I use agave a lot. I use honey a lot. I do keep some corn syrup here for certain things. I don't eat a lot of it, but I do keep it here. Yes, I have pickles. I have lots of pickles. Those are my favorite tortillas. If you guys have never tried them, they're the closest to homemade tortillas you'll ever get. Sweetened condensed milk. I have regular canned milk, sweetened condensed, evaporated. I have extra Worcestershire sauce, peanut butter and jelly. I have salad dressings, you guys. If I can't get to the store like I went yesterday, they are out of eggs, and they're out of milk, and they're out of a lot of dairy. So I can't make homemade mayo. I can't make a salad dressing, you know, without the eggs and stuff that you need to do it. So I keep extra. There is mayo there, if you can see it in the back. Mayo, ketchup, spicy. That's my favorite bouillon powder. This little thing. Power goes out, you can't go to the store, you can't do nothing, you get sick of water. That little chap is full of all different flavors that I can add to my bottles of water to have juices. And of course my oils and what have you. Then on the very bottom, my big roasting pan stay in here, but 2 different kinds of dry cereal. I usually keep juice. Those 2 juices actually are Pawpaw's wine. I just made them. And I have extra water there. And my other extra water I told you I'd tell you guys about. That cooler up there also has about 1.5 cases of water in it. So all total, I've got real close to 5 cases of water. But that's how I do it. That's how I take a small space and I make it work for me. You know, this other cabinet, if you're wondering, I know everybody's going to ask me if I don't show you. This is where all of my pots and pans and my Tupperware goes. Let me see if I can show you. Those are my Pyrex dishes. This is all of my cake decorating and cake making, my piping tips, my bags, all of that. All of the lids. These are all of the bowls. Some of their lids. These stay here. This shelf is my big pots and pans. And I love these things. If you guys have not seen these, they are felt. They go in between my pots and my frying pans. They keep them from getting scratched up, and I love them. And then on the bottom, these are what I make my lunch kits out of. My big muffin tin sits here, but those are my lunch kit boxes. This is my pressure cooker, obviously, and my cast iron is all down here, and a couple more of the bigger pans that it didn't have room for. So that's how you do it when you're living in a small space. You know, pantries, cabinets, you do what you have to do. But it works for me. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the tour of my kitchen and my house. And I hope you'll really think about being prepared when you don't know what's going to happen, because Mother Nature will throw anything at you. You never know. So, I hope you guys have a great day, have a blessed day, and hope you enjoyed the tour of my kitchen. Talk to you soon, country girl.